week. Now we have a guest that comes from Cumbria University in the UK, Tony Randall. So thank you very much, Tony, for coming here and sharing your experience and your ideas. The floor is yours. Thank you.
Partly for the same reason that the newspaper hasn't changed for 100 years, because they have always been very comfortable that they had a good circulation. There was nothing to worry about. You can just keep doing the same thing every week, week after week after week. And my point was that all around, the world is changing around and people are expecting something different. And this newspaper had no conception of what it really wanted to do online. It just thought, well, we must put a website up. So it put one up at the cheapest possible way, and it looked as anemic and weak as a website could. And ever since, it's really done nothing else to it. It doesn't really believe in it. And so no one's putting any effort in. They don't get anything from it. They don't have a business model for it. And so it just sits there, and it's neglected like a poor little child. It's the newspaper that has existed for a long time, looking for what they would call a mainstream audience. It's a tabloid. It just wants to pick up sales from anywhere it can. It's not youth orientated at all. In fact, it's really just a mixture of anything that comes along. It's a normal small city newspaper, really. So no, not for young people. And in fact, when the paper does try to do things for young people, it rather comes over as the word used, cheesy. You know that word? So sometimes they're trying to ask our students to help them to make it less cheesy. But of course what happens is the students write things and they go, oh, why don't you write that? Oh, please write that. Oh, that's cheesy. Oh, please write that. And then the editors will take it and put the same cheesy headlines in the top. And so it doesn't work. You need to have something more fundamental happening and a change of mindset. I think that it may be that, well, it definitely is that the media isn't giving people as good a service as they deserve because they want to save money. But one of my points is that in the end that is a bad business, because if you don't keep hold of your audience and at least promise you're going to be trying hard for them, they'll just keep going away. And one day there'll be nothing left for you to cut. There'll be no more staff to sack. So there'll be nothing left, and they either need to think of something brand new to do, or say, okay, we give up. But to keep on limping like this is it's almost like cruelty, So the message is, and this was the message of this whole conference, is that we have to have journalism. You can't live properly without it. And so the young people like yourself, you have to figure out ways to, as our last person was saying, to present the news to the user in a way that they're going to enjoy. So my talk was a little bit linked to the last one, which was about, okay, you can have a well-written article, but if no one wants to read it because it's not presented properly, it's useless. So it's about you guys picking it up and saying, okay, we're going to do stuff the way that we think is going to be good, and whatever way that is, and we might be brave or crazy or whatever, we'll try it, because your way is old and we don't like it. No one likes it anymore. Go away.